How's it going, everyone? Today we're in South Carolina chasing southern Appalachian brook trout. Stick with me, it should be a fun day. Got to this spot first, see if there's anything in here before I move up creek. Whew. I'm gonna step into this pool of water here. Myself straightened out here. All right. That was a weird cast, but worth trying. Nothing. Whew. I'll get up in that little riffle right there. Nothing so far. Oh, got one. Got one. Whew. All right, guys, here we go. Don't shake off. Whew. There it is, guys. The southern Appalachian brook trout. What a gorgeous fish. Whew. That was exciting. I got him released. Wanted to do that fairly quickly because these fish are such a treasure. Don't want to injure them. I want to take very good care of them if I catch one. Let's see if I can catch one more. All right. Just while I got the room, dry my fly real quick. I don't like using float on my flies in streams like this. I don't know why. I read that it's not good. I could probably get some organic, and if they were stalkers, I wouldn't really focus on it as much, but all right, let's move on up. One thing about it, guys, if you come in to do something like this on your own, be very careful of snakes in the summer, spring and summer. It would be very easy to step on a black snake, which would ruin your day. A copperhead, which would make you pretty sick, depending on your size and how quick you get taken care of, and probably ruin your week or month. Or if you stepped on a rattlesnake, I mean, it could kill you. Hopefully not. Probably an hour from a hospital here, depending how quick you were able to get help. It just wouldn't be good. So if you come to do this on your own, be very careful of snakes. That's my biggest concern when I'm doing this. A lot of people worry about being out in the woods, about bears and things like that. I don't really worry about that too much, but snakes in the summer and thick brush like this, absolutely. All right, try to start working my way up the creek from here. I think one thing I always suggest when you come up to a little creek, river, anything like that, even a pond or the edge of a lake, if you're going to fish for smaller brim closer to the shore, always fish right where you're going to get in it. Don't just hop in. You never know. And these little fish can hold anywhere. They really can. That was a pretty nice size one I caught earlier. So This thing ready to go. Oh. Alright, start using my way up the creek. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna try a little under that log right there. He's down here right here like that. Oh, I just saw one spook from right here. Right there. It happens fishing these tiny creeks. I stepped in the water. He was up. I thought he might be down lower. And he was up higher. Let's see if I can get another one out of there right now. Just so y'all know, I'm probably the world's worst bow and arrow caster, which is a technique for casting tight corners with a fly rod. I'm probably the worst one out there. It's done it. At least sometimes I think I am. So I done spooked him out of this pool. What I'm gonna try to do is get up to that pool up there on the bank and cast from there. That's probably my best bet. Alright, so creek's getting a little small. I mean, they very well could be brookies. They live in crazy small water, but seem to be catching more, or spooking more, therefore, downstream. So what I think I'm going to do is go look for an access point below where I first got into the water. Go downstream a little ways, see if there's an access point lower down. I know further on down there's a waterfall, and what I'd like to do is find a nice spot above that waterfall and start easing my way up the creek again, see what happens. Kind of keeping my eye out for some kind of wild edible. I forgot to bring lunch with me today. It's okay. I could use a little fasting today, but maybe some greenbrier shoots, tops, or something of that nature would be nice. But stick around, see if we can catch one more, or maybe two more. All right, slipping back down into the creek here. Decent looking little pool. I know you're probably thinking, pool for this type of water? It is. Big old horsefly buzzing around me. Warm weather in the mountains, those things are the bane of my existence. Horse flies. I used to ride ATVs when I was a kid. Oh, I spooked one. I spooked one. I see another one. Yep, right there. Damn. All right. I can't move much. Really need to try to dab this right on him. Oh, I moved my arm and he moved. Daggone. Just moved my arm. He was right there. And there's another one. Oh, no, he came back. Shh. Just gonna squat down. Just gonna squat down for a minute, guys. I don't know if I've blown him out or not. He seems to be confused on whether I'm even here or not. He's up under that shrubbery bush right there. Bush. I can't remember what you call it right now. I don't know if there's more than one in here. There's just one moving around a lot, but he's about as big as that first one I caught. They're nice sized brookies for this little stream. Alright. Well, what I think I'll do is just ease on up. There's a little, probably 2-incher. Small enough to be a minnow, literally, but it wasn't. It moved downstream. Ooh. Ow. Oh man. I'm just going to have to blow this pull out, I guess, and ease on up. And hope that I can get in one up there. Oh man. All the spider webs out of the way. Alright, I moved up into this little spot right here. And that spot, I believe, may hold... Spider on me. Huh. May hold a brookie. I'm just trying to figure out how I wanna get to him here, because you see how tight this is. Low down maybe. Whew. What I'll do now, instead of a bow and arrow cast, is I'll just use my rod forward, reel up my line a little bit, just dab. Try that. But even just that rod tip could spook one. I don't see one in there. That was a little deep. I mean, there ain't one. Alright. Alright guys, I made it back to the vehicle. Great day of fishing for what it is. I spooked a lot more than I caught one. Spooked another nice one for the creek and the species strain. Interesting thing, I ran across a DNR project. Not quite sure what it means. I'll add that in at the end, a couple clips. I also came across some old bear poop, and then in some very thick brush I came across some new bear poop. And then, when I first got in there, I heard something move down and go across the creek. Could be anything. It didn't sound that large, but I definitely saw plenty of bear sign. So it's always good to be prepared if you're in thick brush like that on these mountain creeks. Pay attention to your surroundings. It's not just snakes. It could be a bear. Not saying he's going to do anything, just saying pay attention. But guys, thank you if you stuck around to this far. And sorry, there's a vehicle coming by. I didn't want to add that always into the video, but again, thank you if you stuck around to this far. Also, I'm hoping this will be a separate series from the other series I'm running right now. And I'm going to do, so Southern Appalachian Brook Trout, that strain lives in 5 states. South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. I'm going to attempt to catch one in all 5 states this year or next year. So I've got one in South Carolina. Now I got Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. Tennessee and the Virginia one's going to be harder for me to make the time to get up there. But it's an attempt. So stick around. There's going to be more of this fishing to go. And brook trout. These strain of brook trout do not live in ugly places, guys. Thick sometimes, but not ugly. So thank you for sticking around and watching my video. And please like, share, and subscribe. And we got a lot of different types of content coming, so stick with me. I found a sign that says do not, let me set my rod down, do not disturb site. It's chain linked. And then Bureau Research Project in place. Seen the same thing at another WMA a long way from here. This area definitely has bears. That's just odd. It's so odd. Please do not disturb site. I don't know what's there. I think they might have been feeding them, or I see a string hanging from a bush. Something going on. I ain't going nowhere near it. I'm gonna go around it. But that's interesting right there.